Hola, muy buenos días. Gerardo les saluda en esta ocasión. Este día estamos visitando el restaurante States Diner y tenemos en el micrófono acompañándonos a Kameron, que es uno de los chefs, gerentes y dueños del restaurante States Diner, ubicado básicamente esquina opuesta al Centro Comercial del Paseo. Tal vez Kameron nos puede decir la ubicación exacta.
Estamos enfrente del Centro Comercial del Paseo, el número 4014, en Paseo General Escalón. Estamos a la par de Herbalife.
Perfecto. Para esta entrevista en particular vamos a hablar acerca de un proyecto de carros, vamos a hablar acerca de qué es States Diner, de cómo está funcionando, de cuál es su visión, misión, la forma de operar, algunos de los platillos, etcétera, etcétera. Pero esto lo vamos a hacer en el idioma inglés, porque Kameron es un gringo, básicamente, que está viviendo en El Salvador, entonces se le hace un poquito más fácil en inglés. Nada más quería hacerles saber acerca de esto y vamos a empezar con la entrevista en inglés. So, Kameron, tell us a little bit about yourself.
25 years old, just got married, been living here in El Salvador for 13 going on 14 years. Moved here with my parents when they decided to become missionaries. We're from the state of Virginia. But they came down on mission trips here back in 2001, I think it was their first one. And they saw the need in El Salvador for the youth, a lot of abandoned kids, a lot of orphans pretty much. And their goal was to just come down here and find a way to help. And that's how it basically all started.
Okay, so what can you tell about the type of food that we can find in States Diner?
It's traditional U.S. style diner food. 99% of the recipes are from my mom, my family, stuff that I've learned from them. I did go to culinary school here in El Salvador. I went to SCARTS and learned all the techniques, but then just home style cooking is what took over, and here we are.
Okay, that's awesome. So what's going to be like the most iconic plate that you serve here at States Diner?
The one that we pretty much are mainly known for is the burgers, but the one that really stands out to everybody is the chicken and waffles because it's out of the ordinary.
Yeah, but I myself was considering ordering chicken and waffles. I decided to buy what's it called?
The Jeff Special Request.
Yes, it was amazing. Probably one of the best breakfasts that I've tried in a long time. It was huge, lots of food. It wasn't so expensive really. It was like $7.
$7 for 2 pancakes, 2 sausages, 3 strips of bacon, hash
2
browns,
eggs, yeah.
2 eggs, and some toast.
And some bread, yeah, some toast. And
Yeah.
huge toast. Awesome. So the reason why we're here, pretty much, we're going to start a new project with the studio and Cameron. We're going to be talking about cars. We're going to film some cars in El Salvador scene. So we wanted to do like a preview, like some sort of a meeting, talking about some of the details, some of the things that you can expect from these videos. So we're going to have Cameron tell us a little bit about what are some of the cars that we can expect. I mean, don't give away too much, but just a few hints here and there.
Well, I mean, I've been into cars pretty much since I was a child. First car I ever drove was a 1973 Mustang convertible with a V8 in it, and I was 10 years old. So, I mean, being here in El Salvador, the car scene is totally different. It's kind of night and day to the States because we don't have the same access to the parts and mechanics, all that. So they're pushing thousands of horsepower in the States, and here we're breaking through 800. So, but I really want to try to start a channel and get people to see what we really are here in El Salvador. See how the car culture really revolves around pretty much friendship based on. I mean, it's incredible. So that's the main goal, just getting El Salvador's name out there into the car world.
Awesome. And what experience do you have with cars? Do you have any particular car that you like a lot? What kind of car do you drive every day?
Well, personally, my car, I have a 1970 Oldsmobile.
Okay.
The 350 V8 and the 3-speed automatic transmission. Nothing special, but it was my first car, and we're going on 8 years of having it. So it's my baby, it's my project, and It'll eventually be mentioned in the videos, but it's kind of still not even done being painted yet. We've still been working on it for the past 6-7 months.
6-7 months. Yeah, I remember seeing the pictures, and you actually painted it yourself, right?
Yeah, between me and a couple friends, just when we had spare time, we stripped the whole car down, ripped doors off. I mean, painted every nook and cranny. But the thing was, I mean, we were having a hard time getting a good paint job on it, so I just decided to do it between friends because that way we could nitpick all the little details and make sure that it's show-worthy, and when it drives down the street, it's going to turn heads. So.
That's awesome. And well, that's all nice and fancy. But what cars do you think are going to be the most popular? Because we do know about car culture. There's a few groups. For example, you have the JDM guys, you have the American muscle guys, you have some of the Euro cars. What do you think is going to be like, let's say, a friendly challenge?
How's a friendly challenge?
I mean, like, for example, you know, the JDM guys are always talking about the muscle cars. Most of them, not all of them.
And the muscle cars are talking about JDM guys, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, we're not going to nitpick on which cars we pick. I mean, I want everything from a stock Honda Civic to a fully modified Corvette. I want to show that, I mean, there's so many different styles here that, I mean, we can't really limit it to just muscle cars, to just JDM, to just European cars. I mean, we've got stock muscle cars, we've got completely modified S2000s. So we're going to try to go ahead and start off with something decent. Maybe a Camaro if we possibly can, and then we're eventually going to work our way through the whole world of cars.
The whole world of El Salvadorian cars.
Yeah.
Awesome. And just one last question. Where can we find you on Instagram or social media? What's the Facebook page for States Diner or the new project, if you want to give that away?
Well, the Diners page, you can just search States Diner on Facebook and you're it's probably going to be the only one there. It's STATESDINER. And we're on Instagram as States Diner as well. Twitter also, you can just search us there and you're going to find us. The new project that we're working on is going to be called The Green Supreme. Thanks to some recommendations for the name. It works out really well because, I mean, it's got a ring to it, The Green Supreme.
The Green Supreme.
And it's basically my car.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much what's getting us into this. I mean, cars have connected so many different friendships in El Salvador for me so far. So.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be on YouTube under The Green Supreme.
Awesome. I'm going to make sure that I put some screen captures of the names so you don't have to like figure it out in voice only. So with the power of editing, I'm going to show a few here. Awesome. So you can follow us here on Instagram as well. So what's going to be your Instagram?
Instagram is The Green Supreme.
The Green Supreme as well. Yeah. All right. Awesome. And then, of course, you can follow me on Instagram, which is going to be Made Barriere. Of course, I'm going to put a snapshot because that's complicated for most people. And then my studio, of course, is going to be Dopest Studio Inc. You can follow us here. And that's going to be it. Right now, we're running at 7 minutes. I'm pretty sure you didn't feel like we were talking for 7 minutes.
No, I did not.
So we're going to leave it here. We're going to keep you updated, guys. We're going to keep posting more podcasts pretty much every single week. I'm going to try to do it more often because it's a lot of fun. But definitely, you can expect a lot from this project that we're going to be doing. And thank you so much for your time. Cameron, again.
Thank you for having us here.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a good day.